Hi y'all, it's Jenny. First day starting a diet where I am trying to eat under 1,000 calories. Ultimate goal to stay under 1,200. An hour of walking every day on the treadmill to see if I can kind of get myself back in track without doing the HCG hormone right now, because I don't feel like I should really start it yet again. I don't know how much it really matters, but because he doesn't explain in his protocol why the different lengths of time. I guess immunity towards it, but I've never experienced that. Anyway, giving something different a try, because 500 calories right now during quarantine, with all the food that's being made in this house with everybody home, is a difficult thing to do. So, day one, I added up my calories at the end of the day. Last night when I was teaching classes, I wrote it down. I was so proud of myself because it was 1,050 calories. And then all of a sudden this morning, I realized, wait a minute, I remember my husband made like twice baked potatoes but used Caesar salad dressing as sort of the mix in it, and I had 2 of those halves of twice baked potatoes. So that's going to be a lot of calories. I haven't looked that up yet, but that's essentially an extra potato and Caesar salad dressing, and I have to ask him if he added any butter to it too, so I have to go back and add those calories. So yeah, that is going to be more than 200 calories. They weren't huge potatoes, they were like the medium-sized ones, but still. The Caesar salad dressing alone is going to put me way over. So not so good on day number 1. And crazy day, a lot going on. Actually ventured out for the first time because I'm trying to get my mom's iPad up to date and loaded with Zoom so that she can participate on Easter Sunday. We can get the whole family together and have a online Zoom meeting, Easter meeting. And I'll just connect with all the extended people who are from California and Columbus and Cleveland and all around, that we could all do it together for Easter. And trying to do it over the phone was impossible. So I had to go over there and actually get it from her and talk about elderly people not getting the quarantine idea. I was like waiting for her to come out to the car. She didn't come out. I opened my car door. The car was still running. I go to the door to get it, and she opens the door and then just like leaves the door open and starts walking into the house. Like I have to follow her. I'm like, she doesn't have it ready. So I go into the house. I had my mask on. I had gloves on. Didn't take my gloves off the whole time in the mask. She sits down and starts pouring her tea and starts talking to me. I'm not supposed to be in here. We're not following protocol right now. So I stood there sweating like you wouldn't believe with my winter coat on and my gloves because it was really chilly in the morning. It got very nice and beautiful in the middle part of the day. The sun was shining, didn't even need a coat. It was snowing by evening. This is Cleveland. This is how the weather goes. Wait 2 hours. They say that everywhere in the country. Wait 2 hours, the temperature. It doesn't work like that, like it does in Cleveland. We have the lake effect snows. So depending on the weather fronts and how they come across the lake or if they come from below, it just changes things all the time, constantly. So yes, we went from freezing cold in the morning to sunny and warm in the middle of the day to snowing later on in the evening. Like snowing collects snowing. Crazy. And actually I think it started off snowing early in the morning now that I think about it. So it did start off with snow in the morning and then eventually went to nice warm weather and back to snow. So yeah, 4 different weather fronts we experienced, and it was warming up as I was standing in her house. I refused to take my gloves off because I wasn't going to touch anything. I wasn't going to translate anything. I don't think I'm sick, but my husband does go out shopping and then comes back, and you can get anything anywhere. I don't want them to get it. I swear if I wasn't there for 45 minutes at least, the car running and with the door open and the car running, welcome, take me, steal me in the driveway. Nuts. Come on, people, get it together so we can get this over with. I don't need this to go on any longer. So at any rate, that took off a big portion of the day, and then I had to go home and fix it all and all that, and then I told my husband to take it back and just drop it off because I didn't want to go through another conversation. He left it on the doorstep, and I called and said, it's on your front porch, pick it up. So that's all set to go. But it just took all day, and then my daughter needed to FaceTime me because she was lonely. California, my heart. And I just, her roommate went back to Louisiana right away at the beginning. And it's good that she's there because she kind of needs the 2 screens to do her work at home and everything. And she does have her boyfriend that lives in California. And she shouldn't be seeing him because he is still working. He goes to school full time, but he also works part time at Home Depot. And so they're still considered an essential business, which is great because he's still employed. But he's on the GI Bill and that, so he has extra income that comes in while he's in school. But that income is nice to have because rent is so expensive. A studio in California is like $1,700. Sorry, phone rang. Turn it off. Yeah, a lot of money in California. So, but with his schedule working and with his schooling, she said she's not going to see him till Tuesday. So I feel bad because she's not working on Friday or Monday. She's not doing any overtime anymore, which she's used to doing about 2 to 3 hours of overtime every day. And she has no roommate there. And she's not allowed to go see any of her friends. So she goes, you don't realize how much human contact is important until you can't have it with anybody. I was like this close. Thank goodness for these classes that I teach because I'm this close to just going, I'm jumping on a plane and I'm going out there. I know I'm not supposed to be employed to. But I didn't do it. I did do it because last minute flights, shockingly, are kind of expensive. And I think it might be because they canceled a lot of flights. But all the direct flights that I used to be able to get from Cleveland to LA are not really showing up, and they're all going through, and I don't want to go through many airports and all that. And I thought about sending her home, but I thought, no, it's best to just leave it as is. We'll all get through this. Life goes on. There's more significant problems that other people have dealing with this, so other than just loneliness. So I'm going to FaceTime her again tomorrow. For another couple of hours, just to touch base and talk about life and let her feel like she still has a human connection and interaction. All right. I'm also going to sign up for Disney Plus this weekend, so that'll give her something to do over the weekend. Although when you're alone, you probably shouldn't watch a Disney movie because they all make you cry, right? There's always a dead parent in every single one. Name one that doesn't have a already deceased or a parent that dies in the course of the movie. I think there is one. There's always a dead parent. So I don't know that that's probably the best thing, but maybe there's other things on Disney Plus you can find to watch. There was something else I was going to say. Oh, what did I do? I ended up losing 1.1 pounds, but I started pretty high on the high end, so that's not really much of a surprise. We are not eating 3,000 calories a day anymore, so that's good news. I'll figure out what exactly it was I ate yesterday, and I'll do my best to stay within those parameters again today. The original thought, not the one including the little potato that I had in addition, and see how this goes. Oh, I really got sidetracked. I'm like this close to just hitting delete. Should I hit delete and just re-record this Gimli? Mr. Gimli is my cat, named after the little person in Lord of the Rings. His name was Gimli. At the time we got him, we were in the process of the whole family watching the whole series. So, yeah. And my daughter always wanted a cat named Mr. Something because she thought that was cute. And my son is into Lord of the Rings at the time, and so we chose Gimli because it was a cute name from the series. So we have Mr. Gimli here. Okay, I'm just going to post this. There is absolutely nothing of value in here for any of you. But any of you who are interested in just kind of following my life, there you go. All right, so down 1.1 pounds. We'll see how today goes. Oh, I said all that to say I didn't get on the treadmill yesterday, and I didn't even realize I didn't get on the treadmill until later in the day. So I'm going to do that as soon as I get off here. I don't think I did. Maybe I did. They're all blending together. But I don't think I did. Maybe I did. I don't know. I meant to. Maybe I did. I just can't remember what I watched, but I'm starting to watch series now, so every day is like the one before. I need to keep moving around and watch different things so that I know if I was on it or not. All right, I'm definitely doing it today. I'll be in touch with you tomorrow. Sorry this is so long. I will hone in more tomorrow and keep it more brief, or find a specific topic to talk about so you learn something and you don't just listen to my rambling. Gonna post. See you later. Bye.